Morning peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git. Playing Final Fantasy 14 part, I don't know, 293, 294, I can't remember, and I did make a note. How are we all doing on this, well, sad Monday morning really, isn't it? They are burying Her Majesty today, so everybody's got the day off. Surprised there's not more kids on here today. Maybe the mums have said, no, you're not going up bloody computer. It's a sad day today. Get downstairs and watch the funeral. It's a bloody cold one today, isn't it? I've had to put my cardi on. God. But the old South American weather. It's a Chilean. Oh, I know, I'll get me coat. Taxi. Right. Yeah, I said yesterday I was going out with my son and my daughter because it's it was her birthday about a month ago and it's his birthday next week, so I took them both out for a meal. Cost me a bloody fortune. Kids don't have any. Anyway, and my son, he's played all this. What's his Forgotten Paradox, I think it is, or Forbidden Paradox. He does a lot of streaming. Anyway, I told him about which the part I'm doing this bit, helping Hyan and Yogi. And I said, you know, because like the last one, when we was in that other world with the light demons and what have you, I can't remember the bloody names. And I said you couldn't progress until you'd completed that side quest. What was it? Old Lou Reed you had to help out with, wasn't it? And he said, yeah. He said, but actually this one, you didn't need to do it. He said, you can still progress without doing it. I went, oh, bloody great. I said, well, I might as well finish it, and I have started it. There's no point cutting it off halfway. Got me brew. Cheers, peeps. I'll get started in a minute. Don't worry. Oh, lovely. Right. I've got to speak with Hyan. Where was he then? Out there somewhere. Right, can I fly? Let's have a look, shall we? Get on the old dragon. No. But I can drop quite a bit. That way. We're going. I've remembered, haven't we? They've spotted the blasphemy, whatever it's called. Right, where am I going? Over there, about the look of it. Is that where you're going, pal? Ooh, bloody hell. Oh, it's got all this bloody water here. Oh, it's only shallow, I suppose. Oh, there he is. Close to them bloody monsters, thank you very much. Oh, something just beeped. Don't know what that was. Everything's still recording, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I don't like it when computer beeps, yeah, when you're doing stuff. Right, what's gone wrong here? Cutscene. Oh, she's legged it. Damn. Such speed, I doubt even my falcons can keep pace with it. Don't tell me that's the blasphemy flying off into the distance. I hope the ill will it bore me in life might compel the beast to stay and fight. Perhaps less of Minato remains than I thought. That monstrosity was Minato. Yeah. You knew her? Her family tried to flee. Their ship was raided and sunk. We came upon the wreckage. She was huddled between her parents. We took her to Okinoki, where we nursed her back to health. Couldn't imagine the horror she must feel. She was clearly unfit for our trade, so we sought a village that might take her in. Several months later, I chanced to meet her on this beach. She was in the company of a young Ori fisherman, and knew at once she had found more than a home. I saw them here many times after that. She found something comforting about the place. Maybe she has got some of her memories left then. According to reports from Razatan, the memories and desires of those who turn can influence their behaviour as blasphemies. Perhaps Minato's memories are what compelled the beast to come here. That would explain its timid nature. She was never one for violence. The sight of you, Blade Joe, no doubt stirred what little of the woman remains. In that case, an assault on Ken is unlikely, guarded as it is by our samurai, but how are we to fight an enemy so quick to flee at the first sign of danger? Robbed of her parents, her husband, and now her life, I would rather we didn't have to at all. I understand full well the risk we take by doing nothing. If we catch sight of the blasphemy again, you will be the first to know. Perhaps next time we can put her soul to rest. Right, speak with Hyans completed. Right. Speak with Hyan. Sorry. Quest with speak with Hyan. I've spoke with him. Now quest is say one again. Not to be done but bide our time. Let us return to the... Oh, bloody hell. Shit shoot. Right, let's have a look. Where are we going? Got to go to the Enclave, have we? So I'll travel to this one. He's doing my head in this. And when he told me I didn't need to do it, oh God. Right. Get on the oath, because I know I can use him in here. Right. There's not a lot happening in the old world today, is there? I don't mean this one, I mean our world. Because there was nothing on the news this morning. I thought, what's been happening? Nothing. Just interviewing people in London about their funeral. Oh, yeah, alright. We know it's happening, it's a sad day, but there's other shit happening. Oh, I'm getting political again. Oh. God, I want to put heating on, but I can't afford it. Bloody prices. Right, where is he then? Oh, see, I keep forgetting we got to get on that bloody boat. It's just... And yet there's an ether crystal, ether thing, post thing there. And how do you get to it? I don't know. I've even looked at the map, haven't I? And it don't pop up. Oh, and I've just remembered, didn't I? I made it my home. I could have travelled there straight away for nothing. Oh, God, I'm a dick splash sometimes, aren't I? I'm sure I did, didn't I? Yeah. I could have just done that and we'd have been there. Oh. Yeah, I was saying it's bloody taters in this flat today. Heating's not going on for at least another month. Otherwise I'm going to have to take a mortgage out. Where is it? That way, innit? Take a second mortgage out to pay me lecky bill. Robbing bastards. Look, where is he? Where's Iron then? Oh. Walk straight past him. I'm sorry, I'm not with it today. What? I never am? Yeah. Okay, cheers. Given what we have learned, it seems likely that the blasphemy will return to Shore Rock. It will avail us naught if we cannot prevent it from escaping again. Way up. The peasants are revolting. On behalf of the people, we come here with a request. We welcome you with open arms and open heart. What is it you would ask of me? Those returned to us in the prisoner exchange have been granted shelter at the Ken-Ken. That they yet live is an affront to the Kami's grand design, and the spirits of our loved ones suffer for it. Balance must needs be restored, and I beseech you render them unto the goddesses an army. Absolutely not. It is not our place to pray for the death of others, nor draw steel to state mere bloodlust. When I take a life, be it by command or my own hand, I do so not in the service to vengeance, but to uphold my duty to Doma and her people. How did your mercy for Yotsuyu serve your duty? How were your people made better by the sight of her walking free? For her crimes and her cruelty I cut her down the day we took Doma Castle. I sought to kill her, and by right she should have died then and there. But the Kami willed otherwise, and returned her to us alive and bereft of her memories. With no recollection of her deeds, it would have been Tsuyu who faced punishment, not Yotsuyu. This was my judgment, and for it you were denied the justice you deserved. You have every right to resent me, but you come before me and ask that I sacrifice men and women whose only crime was to suffer, to be condemned to a life of servitude. If you truly believe your cause to be sacrosanct, believe yourselves fit to bear the burden and swing the sword, then step forward. Nah, as usual. No. Oh, well, I don't want to do it. No. Sophistry and lies. They were meant to die. The spirits demand it. Are these the words of the dead, or the living who yet mourn? Oh, it's yeah, is it him? Yes, I recognise the big rope necklace. Forgot his name. That's him, Gosetsu. Word of the Asari priestess and her gifts has spread far and wide, and I thought to see the truth of it myself. By coincidence I crossed paths with a traveller. There's two L's in traveller. Getting pedantic again. Hailing from the self-same village, who had a mind to return as well, but alas could not. So he bid me deliver a missive in his stead. Judging by the striking resemblance, I take it you are the young Fisher Kitsune. This is a letter from my father. He was severely wounded in battle, but expects to, oops, smash the mic. Psych, but expects to make a full recovery. Sorry, I'm off on one, aren't I? Oops, press the button. He's alive, but that would mean she lied. Surely a woman of your talents can divine a plausible explanation for this turn of events. I knew she was a fraud, I thought so last time. You shall pay for this contumely. What's a contumely? My daughter will make certain of that. Apologies for the abrupt and otherwise unannounced arrival. As you can see, my Lord Hyan, I am returned. Full glad am I for it. Thanks to your timely arrival, we have given the lie to Kisai's. Is it Kisel? No, I think that's an. I'm not sure. I ain't got my glasses on. I know. I'm vain. I'm too vain. Claims of preternatural powers. I gather you are apprised of recent events. It did not take long to learn of the state of affairs, and that my assistance may be required. I heard tales of Kisai channeling the dead, including the father of a fisherman. Imagine my surprise when I saw his spirit in flesh. He was also on a pilgrimage paying respects to the departed, and we chanced to meet in Liberation Front Infirmary. Would that we were not brought back together under such circumstances, but I'm glad to see you hale and hearty. Who's this? Tombo, is something the matter? I wish to apologise. It was wrong of me to say the things I said. I understand nothing can bring my father back, but I was angry. You needn't apologise. It's just my brother was always so brave, but father's death was more than he could bear, and it turned him into that monster. If he wasn't brave enough, what chance do I have? We wanted to perform the rites for father, but the body was never returned to us. Not that I blame you for that. I understand nothing could be done. That Akitsu's father survived is nothing short of a miracle, but I fear he is indeed the rare exception. Blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. For those that, like that poor boy whose hearts lack for hatred, who knows only what sadness and despair. Aye, they too may turn, exposing the truth that Kisai's deception hasn't helped matters. It would be most grateful for your counsel. If there is aught you require, say the word, it shall be done. It's the least I can do. Thank you again for your aid, Albert. How are we doing? 20 minutes. just all this chat and going from here to there, it just seems like I've been here ages. All right, it's done, is it? Oh, hang on. Level 89. Oh, I've got a level up. Ah, never mind. You know what? Back to main quest, because we can't do no more there. Or is it this way? Let's enlarge the map a bit. No. That way. Do I need any stuff? I've got plenty of greens. Script exchange. I don't do any of that, do I? Don't even know. Don't even know what it is. Hey, we got a materia melder. Do I need anything melding? No. Right. I probably checked that last time as well. My brain shot to hell. Oh, dear. Is it in here? Aha. Hey, the gang's all here. Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party, lovely surprise to say the least. I heard about Calzal from your friend Graham. I can't thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. Piping hot mug of chai, please. Can't beat a brew. Keep your spirits, we'll just have a brew. As you wish, pray join our friends and I'll bring you your drink. Ishtola. No, Ishtola. Thank you. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? I'll be with Yogi. Okay, Yogi. It's a picnic basket. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details.
So blasphemy is now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend.
Ah, nice brew. I've just finished mine.
May you find comfort in these dark times.
Nice tail, love.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate.
Just get everybody on the old wacky-macky. That's the way. Nobody will be despairing then. They'll just all be chilled.
Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Yeah, my flower. In our time we called it Elpis. You should do well to remember the name.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
Oh, he was the king of rock and roll, wasn't he? Elvis Presley. So, I'll get
To
me
me as well.
caught.
It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Oh, karaoke again.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Back to the moon, is it?
Elidibus. I sealed him in the White Horus site at the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Ah, back to the first.
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
It's worth a try. It would be an opportunity to look in on the others as well. There is truly no other way. Well, yeah, kill two birds with one stone. Check on everybody.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
Might be
That
able-
said,
might
the
be able
odds
to
are
get
not
some
in our
new
favour, to say
gear.
the least.
Get rid of that stupid hat. Even my son said, "What the hell's Albert wearing?" I said, "Don't get me started."
Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
Yeah.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Well
Indeed,
said, Alice.
to the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the Ethereal.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Good old Einstein.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
Good old Alfie.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
There can't be end of Endwalkers, surely. Speak with Thancred. Anything you forgot to mention? Are your arms and armour in good order? Yep. It's time we each attended to our tasks. Graham. Ooh, what am I getting off him? Weapon. Okay. Take this, Albert, my spirit vessel. Excuse me, COVID. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of his essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access, seek out Lena for assistance. Yeah, we will. Waffle, waffle, thank you. Well, we had best be on our respective ways, God willing. We'll see each other soon. Speak with... Excuse me. Speak with Lina. COVID. Norvant. Might as well go to Fort Job first then. Because there's a... Oh, I don't know. What much? Robbing buggers. Oh shit. I should have made Ratatan my home place again, so it could travel. I don't know. Can I use him? Do. Where is she? Ah. Albert, you are returned. Have you been well, you and the others? Oh, not too bad, fluffy ears. We've no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. Then things are much the same as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you, those exact words. To know that he is happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Albert, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself, futile a request though it is. Tell him that all is well here. Yeah, whatever, waffle. Bullshit. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Debate rages on over how we should run the city. Most are of a mind that the settlement council would continue to oversee the general running. Ah, he's stinking. Don't know why. Thus for nothing, set in stone. Oh, good. Look, just take me to the umbilical, will you? Let me go and speak to Elidibus. Have we observed any unusual phenomena? Can't say we have. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she's been of late. Reen has been dedicating herself to the restoration of the empty. It'll take many long years. The goal seems to have given her a newfound sense of purpose. I saw her in a state of worry. I wouldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. She might confide in you. So I'm going travelling round now. What's wrong? Oh, miserable. You wish to enter the umbilicus. Very well, I shall fetch the key at once. Take the opportunity to find Ryan. Wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Hurrah. Wait for Lena. Fast travel. Hey. Right, so where is it I'm going? Lots of blues. Quickest way of doing it, I suppose. I've got 20 minutes, so it should be alright, shouldn't it? I hope so. Where is everybody? Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Albert? Hey, it's Boogalugs. Full glad I am to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise. In case you haven't heard, we're planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the flood to the knight's return. Excuse me, I'm just a little bit chesty. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. You start, yeah, whatever. Been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul. Yeah, alright. There's no end to the questions I would ask, but if you'd indulge me just for one now. In your quest to restore the night, you face many a formidable foe, among them who offered you the greatest struggle. Titania, Vothri, Hades, Vothri, I think. Ah yes, Lord Vothri, former leader of Yulmore. Your reckoning with him was without a doubt a defining moment in history. I know you'd love to talk his ear off. We should really be on our way. Yeah, off you go. Till next time then. Cheers, Boogalugs. See you later. Remind Graham not to overexert himself. Oh, is this it? We're just chatting with friends. Who's next? It's the Warrior of Darkness. Rikitio. It's him, it reads. It's really him. If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine I made myself. Best not, you'd only give him a stomach ache. We've come to see Moran to get his advice. One of the guards finally agreed to teach us to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe or the sword or maybe the bow. They all seem right, it's hard to decide. Thought I'd ask Moran. Nope. He isn't here. Oh. Why don't you have the warrior choose for you? What do you think suits Arkle best? Which one? I'm going to go with bow because that's what I use. If you look up the bow, you should be just like the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. Off you go. God, this is boring. Come on. Who's next? Such fun he's been having. Yeah, who's this one? I waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of... Is that my favourite little fairy? Yeah, go for the middle one. Oh, faithful Faoe, loveliest of branches, how I have missed you. Hey. If you truly miss me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. So my favourite, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so do we follow, such is our way. Most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not for your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. But here are the ones you're waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's End. Bye bye, Faoe, or Faoul. Reen. My apologies for the delay. Wonderful to see you again. Catching up to do. Unlocking the umbilicus. You may enter at your leisure. Cheers, fluffy ears. I'm relieved to hear everyone is well. I was afraid that something might have happened. Nope. I'm overthinking things, it's just that. Ah, because she's in touch with Hydlin, isn't she? I've never spoken with Hydlin, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. I feel that something's wrong. Other night I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. I went to open the window and to my horror the sky was ablaze like during the star shower. Then I blinked and everything was normal. Began to wonder if it was a half-remembered dream. Tell her, Albert. What are you not telling me? I have to know. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. Tell her. No worse than what they've been through, is it? It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarat has come again. Can't believe it. Like I've told you before, all is well here in the first. So don't worry about us. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learnt how to survive. If their world goes, so does yours, love. Should the final days reach us here, you may be assured we won't go quietly. We'll hold on till you can find a way to save all our worlds. United in a purpose beneath a blazing sky. Right. Right trigger, inventory. Armory chest. +1. Still. Get the mana back. At least I know what materia melder is in this place. Right, speak with Reen. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we best prepare for the final days. Farewell for now, till we see each other again. Right, where are we going? Christerium. That's well. Universal Markets is where I want to go, in it. Right. Where's the... Nope. Where's the thing that it's saying there was one here? Is it up there? Oh, it's behind me, look. One behind me. I don't know where that one was there. Right, markets. Let's go and get me materia melded to my new bow. I got a board in here. Got a new hat. No decent hats. Right, where was them melders? Ah, there he is. Remelding, inventory, equipped. Right, can't use it on those, so what about jacket? Gloves of aiming. Right, so I need to, I said gloves, wasn't it? Right, so I need to go to my gloves. Right, material melding, do it again. So yeah, gloves. Oh, not letting me do it. I can do it on my cap, which I'll do later. I'm getting confused with it all now. So where have I got to go? Dossal Gate. Right. Let's go to the Dossal Gate. Then we get to the top, and that's where we'll save it for next time. Get caught up in something long running. Right. Well, at least we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Have a great day, peeps. You know, enjoy the funeral if that's what you're going to do. Sit and watch that all day. How can you enjoy your fruit? You know what I mean. If not, whatever you're up to, have a good one. So, till tomorrow, peeps, I'll see you.